Robin from the Ocean. I play guitar and write the music for the most part. I basically started this band sometime in early 2001 in Berlin. I'm from a small town in the west of Germany, and I moved to Berlin to find people to play music with, because I had been playing lots of small town bands before. I never really found the people that were dedicated enough to pursue it to the degree that I wanted to pursue it, and so that's why I moved to Berlin. All the people that are in the band with me right now, they're all from Switzerland. Jonah, the other guitarist, was the first one who joined us. He found us through the internet, basically, and then he brought in Luc, the drummer, and our former bass player Louis, who's on this tour being replaced by Chris, and Loic, the vocalist. So right now we're to 4/5 we're a Swiss band, but originally we're from Berlin. And now the lineup is fixed and consolidated, and there have been no more changes since 2008 or early 2009 pretty much. So we have kind of evolved from a collective of musicians that were more loosely organized towards a real band, if you want to call it that. I've always been fascinated and intrigued by bands that somehow have a larger scope of things with regards to not only the music but the whole production on stage. You know, bands that take care of the lighting, visuals, and that produce an atmosphere on stage, kind of like an imaginary movie that sucks you in and kind of sucks you into their cosmos. It was clear from the beginning that we were going to have long, epic, atmospheric compositions. I always wanted to have a show that is really designed as a show with no pauses between the songs, no breaks, but interludes where everything is connected. We've had visual projections, video projections from the beginning, which unfortunately we cannot show tonight at this show because the clearing of the stage is just not high enough. So you're not going to get to see those video projections, which especially with this latest album that we have released are quite an integral part, because the album's actually being released together with a movie on a DVD. And so that is definitely a bummer that we can't pull that off tonight. But yeah, the lighting will be there, and I guess you can still get an idea of what an ocean show is usually going to look like. It's a bit of a challenge for us, because of course people want to hear old songs, you know, and sing along to the lyrics, but we're not giving them that. We're just playing the new album, so people a lot of times don't really know how to react. From what we've gathered from the audience, people are really stoked about this new album. So although they don't know the songs yet and they're not familiar with them and they cannot sing along or whatever, they do get something special out of seeing material that has not even been released or that has just been released yesterday now. So people have reacted very, very well to this show too. It's just different, of course, from playing material that everyone's familiar with. But we don't want to do it. We want to keep it interesting for us and for the people. And we've toured Europe so many times. We've played Budapest like 4 or 5 times, I think, so far too. And so this time it's time for something new.
everything dissolves in